Hello dear students, welcome to another geography class today. Today we will discuss about two important geographic processes. One is weathering and second one is erosion. And these are the processes together can change the landscape of the earth and can form various types of landforms on the earth. We have already discussed about the types of landforms on the earth, and today we will see what is weathering and erosion. So let's start the video. First we will see what is weathering. Weathering is the process of breaking down of the rocks or minerals, and it can break the rocks and the minerals into very small pieces. So this is weathering. Weathering can take place through three processes. First is physically or chemically or biologically. When weathering takes place by physical process, it is called physical weathering. It can be due to the change of temperature or by ice wedging or by plant roots. The rocks into small pieces, and the breaking down of the rocks by the physical process is called physical weathering. Then the rocks can be broken down by chemically by the reactions or by the acid rain or by the dissolving of the minerals or by the roasting or the oxidation. This all can break down the rocks, and these are all the chemical processes, and together they are known as chemical weathering. Then the biological weathering. When weathering takes place by any living being, it is called the biological weathering. It can be caused by any living organisms or by burrowing of the animals. So these are all three types of the weathering. Then what is erosion? Erosion is the movement or the transport of the rock, soil or mineral particles from one location to another location. While weathering was the breaking down process, erosion is the transport of the rocks or the minerals or the soils. And the causes of erosion can vary. Erosion can take place by water, by wind, or by glaciers, or by the gravity. So first we will see what is water erosion. When the transport or the movement of the soils or the rocks can be carried out by any water body, then it is known as the water erosion. It can be carried out by the rivers, by the rain, or by the ocean waves from one place to another. And when wind is responsible for the transport of the rocks or the minerals, then it is known as the wind erosion. And winds can transport the loose particles, especially in the desert region or in the open fields. Then the glacial erosion. The glaciers can move large amount of rocks as they slide over the land, and the movement of the rocks by the glaciers is known as glacial erosion. Also, gravity can gravity can be responsible for the erosion too, and it is known as mass wasting. When the landslides take place, the rocks and the soils are moved downhill due to the gravity of the earth. So gravity is also responsible for the erosion. So these are all types of erosion. Then the difference between the weathering and erosion. What is the difference? Weathering breaks down the rocks, and erosion transport the rocks. And weathering occurs where rocks are. Where rocks are, there weathering can take place, and erosion can move all the materials like the rocks, the soils, and the minerals. So where there is no rock, erosion can take place. Then together, this weathering and erosion constantly reshape the landscape of the earth, and they can change the mountain ranges to the river valleys. So they can change the landforms to a great extent over the period of time. So this is all about the weathering and erosion. We will discuss the natural disasters on the earth in my next video. So this is all for today. Thank you.